from my upbringing, as that, do I really believe what I believe in me, or am I subscribing to what somebody else believes? And if I am, why?
You know something? It's real easy to be a follower. It's real easy to follow. It really is. It's really hard to go off on your own, like you, and say things that people, oh, I don't know, maybe they don't want to hear or they're afraid to hear. I think it's more they're afraid to hear than they don't want to hear. I believe most people are open to ideas. I really believe that, all right? Um, they're programmed. A lot of it is programming. I was brought up that way to think that way. I don't know why I think that way. I just do. And if you don't look deep inside of you during certain times of your life and say, I'm not so sure that's a good thought to have anymore, or I'm not so sure that's really comforting anymore to be that way. If you look deep down inside, you'll actually find the true self, that who you really are. And that's why when I say that I'm proud to be Catholic, people start throwing the right-wing Yahoo stuff at me. And that's totally fine, but if you sit and listen to me, you realize that it's really not that way. I'm not interested in judging you. Now the left-wingers, the left coasters is what I call them. We were talking about that before, because you are from that area on there. And you know something? I think that either end of that spectrum is not good. It's just not good, because now I'm being told on one end to believe a certain way, and then you cross the line, that so-called line, which I've never seen before. And then there's the left-wingers who start telling me that I have to believe that way. Well, wait a minute now. Didn't someone ever ask me what I believe?
Well, doesn't this boil down to, if somebody is right, that means the other person has to be wrong?
Oh, it definitely does, and that's where that proverbial line got drawn down the middle, saying that this group believes this. And you want to know something? Most of the people I talk to that are, regardless of religious belief, regardless of where they're from, regardless of any of that, really do want to help other people and really try to help other people and don't want to hurt others and will allow other people to think the way they want to think.
I think where they get caught up is when they start questioning what they think and what resonates with them. Again, looking for that recognition.
From who?
And acceptance.
From other people.
From other people.
Well, then now you're being guided by other people in your life, aren't you?
Sure. And that happens. Yeah, I started off my writing today with weakness. You know, when we're in weakness, we've all felt weak at some point.
Oh, of course.
And so when we're there, we want an answer. And as human beings, we want to understand everything. And we talked about this in the car as well. What if there isn't a reason? What if there isn't an understanding?
See, I never thought that until you said that. I always thought there was a reason, we had to discover it. But that is a true question where you go, what if there is not?
And my question to people is, can you just be in stillness? Can
hard.
You be there?
That's hard.
And sit with what you're feeling. Just sit with that, in that uncomfortability.
If you can, and I've been there, and I do it periodically just to see how far I can push myself on there. It's really, it can be a very uncomfortable place, but it's funny, the longer you sit there, the less uncomfortable it gets, because you start to see reality. You really, really do. Where can we reach you?
Facebook.com/The Alisa K Show.
I can't believe that we were on air talking about this stuff. I think it's so much fun. Alisa K, thank you. Please come back. You make my life better. I know you help a lot of people daily. Thank you very, very much.
Thank you for being fabulous.
Dr. Oh, see that? Hey, honey, I got 2 compliments today. The Business of Life with Dr. D. Stay tuned. More great stuff on Castle Rock Radio. We'll see you next week, people. Bye-bye.